Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be playing once again with the Nikita palette Dragun. I know I did a video before on her palette recently and I did a purple and green eyeshadow look, but this palette has a bunch of beautiful colors in it. And so I went ahead and wanted to do another video. If you guys like when I do videos of several looks with a palette, go ahead and let me know down below, because sometimes I feel like, wow, I grabbed a nice palette, I got a nice palette, somebody gifted me a nice palette, and I just do one video on it. Like, come on, how can we do it some justice if we're not creating multiple looks? So I went ahead and today decided to go ahead and do another look with this beautiful palette. I've really been enjoying the colors in here, I'm not gonna lie. I knew I loved it, but I'm surprising myself at like how much I like it. The quality so far in the eyeshadows that I've used, and between this video and last video, like, they have all not let me down. I am really enjoying this palette. If you were someone that wanted this palette and you didn't grab it, go ahead and do yourself a favor, because she did a great job here. Like, I cannot say any more than that. Look at this look I just created, and you can create such beautiful looks with such simple like colors. It's voila. So if you guys want to go ahead and keep on watching, we're gonna get started on this look. To begin with, my face looks pretty moisturized right now because this morning all I've done was skincare. We're gonna go ahead and take the No Pore Face Primer. This is the primer that I got when I did the video about Miss A with very affordable on makeup. A lot of it's like about $1 or less than $1. I'm gonna take this and put it here to mattify a little bit my pores, but also hydrate everything. So today we're gonna start off with the eyes, which is what we're here for. Miss Nikita Dragun palette. I already created a look once before, but like I said, there's a bunch of colors in this palette, so why not create another look in here? To begin with our eyes, I'm gonna go ahead and take the P. Louise base in 0. So 0 is their lightest shade. It's literally white. I felt like when I would use my skin tone, like, what are these called? Eyeshadow bases. When I used to use my skin tone, I sometimes felt like when I would put the color on top, it wouldn't give its best payoff of like saturation of the color itself. So I ended up switching over to the P. Louise base in white, and I've been loving it, honestly. This is the best you can do when you want to do colors and you want the best saturation for them. So this is what I've been taking. I tend to take a flat brush and I put it all over my lids. And then once I put it all over my lid, I tend to take my finger and just kind of, in my way of buffing out the edges for this is taking my finger around the edge and just tapping it around. And I know it looks messy, but it's gonna get better, guys. I promise. So next, after putting on the base, we're gonna go ahead and take this color here, which is called Fatale or Fatale. And we're gonna take it on a small, it's not too big and it's not too small. We're gonna go into our crease with this brush. I don't know what I can say. It's just not too big and not too small, just enough to fit in the crease. There's no name for this brush. It's from Glamour and I got it in my last BoxyCharm unboxing. And we're gonna take this on the crease. And when putting it in the crease, I like to bring it back. And I always end up doing like this wing to kind of like bring my eye like into a cat eye type of thing. It's just what I prefer. So you want to start building up that color. And then once you have that color in, we're gonna get back to it in a little bit. I just built like the shape of the eye at the top, and I kind of got a little bit on here, but don't worry about that. You can always take the brush once again and grab a little bit more of the base, add some white to go ahead and fix it a little bit, and then blend it a little bit with your finger, and then we'll go into our next color. So for our next color, guys, we're gonna go ahead and take the Morphe M514, and we're gonna take the color Rasengan. Rasengan. I'm sorry if I'm butchering these names, but I don't know. I think some of it has to do with like anime. I'm not sure, but it's called Rasengan or Rasengan, and it's this beautiful teal color right here. And we're gonna take that color and we're gonna start patting it in the center of our eye and lid. So you want to gently just try to get the best payoff of that color and kind of cupping your eyelid. You don't want to mix it with the orange just yet. And then once you have the color in, you can start slowly fluffing it out, blending it out. Guys, sometimes I can't speak. I just do. Explaining these things are sometimes a little bit weird. So good thing you guys can watch me do this, because sometimes these words that I say, I have no clue what's coming out of my mouth sometimes. So I kind of bring the color, like, you can say 3/4 of the way of my eye with this color. So after Rasengan, we're gonna go ahead and take this beautiful color called Baby Boy or Baby Boy. It's spelled Baby Boy, so we're gonna go with that. For Baby Boy, we're gonna go ahead and take a more fluffier brush than the one we were using earlier. So we're gonna take Baby Boy, and that's what's gonna go on your outer corner of your eye. And you're just gonna start blending from where that teal is. Slowly add it on there, and it's gonna blend into your orange a little bit. And don't be afraid of like how much you're getting in there, because we'll wipe it off. Okay, you want to go ahead and take that first brush that you were working with, take a little bit more Fatale, start adding on a little bit to the color to blend the two. And then if you need to blend out that color, you can always take a clean brush, just go over the two. And then now that you have your blues on, you can take that Fatale color and bring in the orange. You don't want to bring it down into your inner corner, more kind of in like to your brow, like the bridge of your nose. So now that we have all three colors on the top lid, we're still not done, but we can go ahead and start taking that same Baby Boy color with your brush. If you want, you can go ahead and take a smaller brush, but I have no problem taking the same brush and going on your bottom lash. Start working it in. And you don't want to go all the way in, because in the middle, we're going to go ahead and take that same color Fatale and complete your bottom lash. So you just want to work it on the outside. And like I was saying, for the inner portion of your under eyelash, you can go ahead and take Fatale. And you can kind of blend the two in the middle. Then to clean up your eye, you can go ahead and take a makeup wipe. And by cleaning up, I mean like making the edge of your eye, the outer eye corner, nice and straight line. And I usually take my makeup wipe and then just with the nail, go ahead and just like that. We're gonna go ahead and take Suva Beauty's Hydra Effects eyeliner, water activated eyeliner in the color Acid Trip. I know you guys have seen this in some of my previous videos. I have other colors, but this tends to be one of the colors I gravitate for the most. I have another color in pink. I haven't done a video on that one yet. So I have a little jar here with water. For now, my favorite eyeliner brush is this Morphe brush when they collabed with Jeffree Star. I love you, Jeffree. But we're going to go ahead and take the brush JS14. I dip it into the water, and then I just go ahead and swirl it into my little pot right here. And we're gonna eyeline our eyes. Bear with me, it's gonna take some time. Okay, so we have my eyeliner on. It came out a little bit thicker than I wanted it to be, but it still looks really nice. For our inner corner eye, we're gonna go ahead and take the color Escort, which is this yellow gold color here. I also went ahead and just slightly put a little bit on my upper brow. So this is the eye look. I'm gonna go ahead and do my other side. Bam! So we have my second eye on. Woo! It's looking good. It's looking good. I know my eyeliner isn't the best, but we're working on it. And look, I'm already creating some fire ass eyes for you to create as well. And then this shows you that you can do anything. You just need some patience, a little bit of work, and it'll come together. So to finish off our eyes, we're gonna go ahead and take the Maneater mascara that I have here from Tarte to finish off our eyelashes. Wow, a little bit of mascara can make a world of a difference. So let's get our other eye. This is the final look for our eyes. Now we're gonna jump into our face. Let's get to it. All right, so for concealer, we're gonna go ahead and take the Colourpop No Filter Concealer. I like using shade Light 12 and Light 18. I'm pretty sure you guys get tired of me saying that because I tend to use this one a lot. We're gonna go ahead and take my camo sponge. I've been loving this sponge, so we're gonna go ahead with this one. So now that we have concealer on, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Juvia Place, the Shade Sticks, which is their foundation sticks. I know I've talked about using Nepal and Manila. So this is what we're gonna go in with right now. Honestly, makeup is so fun for me. I can just sit here and talk to you guys. And don't mind my dog drinking water. She just does her own thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the Real Technique sponge and I'm gonna blend this out. And honestly, I've been really enjoying these shade sticks. The coverage is so nice and it's not like super drying. So after foundation and concealer, let's go ahead and do a little bit of powder. I don't want to do too much. We're gonna go ahead and take the I Love Revolution scented baking powder in the color Peach on my fluffy brush here. I tend to like this fluffy brush. It's from Luxie. It's the 640 Pro Precision tapered brush. And I'm just gonna swirl it in here a little bit and just go underneath my eyes. And then all over the face. Just to like set everything. Alright, and that's all I'm gonna do for face powder today because I don't feel like going in heavy-handed. Next up, we're gonna go ahead and take some blush, and I'm gonna go ahead and take Jolly onto my brush. It is a little bit of a shimmer in this blush, so if you don't like shimmer, then you might want to sway away from this one. Honestly, I've been enjoying blushes. I don't mind them anymore. I used to like definitely avoid blushes. I'm getting into it, guys. I'm learning to love certain things that I used to not love. It's not super powerful unless you build it up. If you're not a very cheek person, like a blush person, then this is something you can try out. After this, we're going to our favorite part, which is a little bit of highlighter, and we're gonna go to a little throwback here. I have the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the color Precious Petals. This was like such a rave highlighter a while ago. This one's also a pinky color. It might just mesh in with my blush a little bit. And I love doing like the top bone, like you can literally feel your skull obviously, and then onto my temples. I love that. I don't know if it's like 100% the way you're supposed to applicate it, but it works for me. And then I tend to go a little bit in my nose. Sometimes I go a little bit. They're doing this little thing like on their forehead, you know, trying to glow everywhere. And then I love doing it on my lips, on like the Cupid's bow. Just a little bit. A little sunshine. And that is all we're gonna do for the face. I was gonna do bronzer, but now that I'm looking at my face, I'm like, I don't need that much on my face. It looks fine. Like, I'm not trying to go heavy-handed here. My eyes are like the show of the video, so the face needs to chill. It's like, step aside. You look good, but the eyes is where we gotta go. So last but not least, our face is done. We're gonna go into lips. For lips, I'm gonna go ahead and take the I Love Revolution Tasty Peach Soft Peach Liquid Lipstick. Gosh, sometimes things are super, is it that I just read everything or the names are super long? But anyways, the name of the color itself is Nectarine. I wasn't sure what color to pick with this look. And since peach is like, has a little bit of like orange in it, I thought I'd go ahead with this color. I'm gonna lighten this color up a little bit with Adored by Victoria's Secret's, their Velvet Matte Lipsticks. Maybe we can tone down the Nectarine color a little bit. It's not my favorite. Okay, so this is what we're gonna work with right now. I definitely need to go get some wild colors for my collection, but I did lighten it up a little bit with the Juvia's Place, the Nude Peaches in the color In Vogue. So it took 3 lipsticks, guys. Well, a lipstick, a liquid lip, and another liquid lip. This one added a little bit of that orange hue onto my lip. The reason why I didn't do this color by itself at first is because if I put this on my lips by itself, I tried it the other day, I will look like I am sick and I'm about to pass out, okay? For my lips, we went ahead and took Nectarine, and then we lightened it up a little bit with Adored, and then last but not least, we took this peach color In Vogue by Juvia's Place, and I think this is the best I can do for now. For this look, my look is very wild up in the eyes, but in the lips, let's tone it down. So this is the closest I got to like a peachy pink nectarine color to kind of go with my look, and honestly the third time's a charm, so I like this color for this eye look. This is our final look. I hope you guys like this look. I know I am a girl of color. I love playing with color. Art is my thing, you guys already know. This is like next level me, so I hope you guys like it. I am enjoying this so much right now, just looking at it in the mirror. Oh my god, I'm getting lipstick all over my teeth. Okay, but we're still working. We're still working with it. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. And I'll see you on the next one.